Welcome back. This is the Whiskey Couch with South Africa's whiskey couple, myself, Gustav, and
Elna, and you are watching Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 188.
And it is also the fourth 12-year-old single malt in this fourth bracket of 5 12-year-old single malts that we are going to review, and we've got a wonderful food snack prepared for the pairing. We say that the Whiskey Couch is the place where whiskey and food come together in
Harmony.
mouth-watering harmony. That's the word that just jumps into my head right now. And this fourth 12-year-old single malt, you can see the gift boxes here lined up behind me. We've done the Kraganmoor, Glen Elgin, Altmoor, and now the Glen Grant, and then the last one, number 5, is going to be the Glen Kinchy. So today, 12-year-old single malt Glen Grant from the Glen Grant Distillery.
And it was founded in 1840.
1840, and it's owned by the Campari Group. That's the bottle right there. At Glen Grant, they produce a wonderfully pleasant light spirit because of the slender pot stills and also the purifiers that is added, in the line arm to give it a slightly lighter spirit.
And it's got an ABV of 43%.
43%, bottled at 43%. It says that somewhere here. I think it's there on the brown, on the greyish label. Says it right there. And of course, a lot of the spirit at Glen Grant, if I'm not mistaken, is produced for the Chivas blends of whiskies and matured in oak casks. I couldn't get information that specifically says which kind of oak cask, but if I have a look at this, then it must be mostly ex-bourbon cask. Also, once you taste it, you can't actually go on the color because it does not say whether this is natural color. So even though it's a bright golden color, it is probably enhanced with E150 caramel coloring, which is tasteless, but they use it in order to get consistency from the one batch to the next in terms of coloring. And also probably chill filtered, which, it is what it is. There we go.
That's right.
Bright golden color, and on the nose, I'm just going to see if I can get some legs going for the camera. If I don't spill this. Let's have a look there. Bright golden color. I cannot see on the camera, but I think there's some legs forming there. There we go. What are you getting on the nose?
Interesting. Floral.
The previous one was the Altmoor, and it was quite rich
in fruit. Fruity.
And fruity, but this for me is lighter, much lighter, and like you said, more
flowery.
Floral, delicate. And if I get fruitiness, then I get light orchid fruits.
Citrus.
A bit of citrus.
Citrus.
And I'm getting honey and vanilla.
Oh, yes.
So it's a typical Speyside, except this one is slightly lighter for me in terms of my experience on the nose. Sweet, fruity Speyside. Shall we find out what's going on the palate? Slange.
Very soft.
It is soft.
Very soft.
And it is very fruity. Soft and fruity. I am getting pears, and again the light citrus that we got on the nose is also on the palate. But I'm getting that typical pear and apple pie.
Peaches.
Stone fruits, like you say.
Peaches.
Typical of the Speyside. And I'm getting some honey as I'm sitting here on the palate, some honey on the palate.
Sweet tea.
And vanilla custard.
Wow.
Almonds. And then the finish is fruity and nutty with the honey. Most of what I get on the palate is in the finish for me. It's lingering a little bit, but not that long.
No, it's actually, I experience actually short. It's not
Finish
long,
is quite short.
the finish. But in the end, there's a slightly bitter note. I get a slightly bitter note at the end.
Right at the end. It's almost as if it wants to go a bit dry. And then the bitterness on the side.
But it's only slightly.
It's not unpleasant. It's not astringent. No. It's just a little bit dry.
Still soft.
It is a very pleasant, very light and fruity. I think this is a good whiskey for someone that you would like to introduce.
Yes, I wanted to say the same, especially
to
women.
The whiskey world. Yes, yes.
If they want to start to experience to drink whiskey, this is a good one to start with. Just to have the experience of whiskey.
Because of its lightness.
And it's soft.
Few drops of water, 43 ABV. Yes, I'm intrigued by the lightness and the fruitiness.
The bitter note is like bitter chocolate.
Right at the end, I'm getting that.
Yeah.
Yes.
The sweet bitterness of bitter chocolate.
At first, there's the fruitiness and the vanilla and the honey. Then it changes and it becomes slightly bitter. So, a few drops of water in this 43% alcohol by volume. And let's see what happens after a few drops of water.
Oh, honey.
The honey is there,
more
but
sweeter.
The vanilla is now like caramel, and the fruits is like stewed fruits. But also fruit candy. It's almost as if there's a bit of layers to this.
Yes.
Which I did not really expect. But I'm getting one thing, and if I nose it again, I'm getting something else.
But it stays very, very soft.
Still soft.
Still soft, yeah. Light and soft. It stays light.
I must say, with a few drops of water, it is almost, for me personally, as if it becomes a bit watery.
That's why I'm saying, if you want to introduce somebody to whiskey, it's a good whiskey to start
with. It's going to be the perfect one.
It's going to be the perfect one. Yeah, it's not overwhelming. It's not, oh no, I don't like this. It's light and it's soft and it's sweet.
And if we have to summarize, what will we say in summary of the Glen Grant 12-year-old single malt? The vanilla stays with me. The fruitiness stays with me, with the slight peppery bitterness. But I would say fruit salad in vanilla custard.
I wanted to say, to add that, the custard.
The custard. It stays with you, that vanilla and the custard. And the price in South Africa, 550 Rand, 45 pounds in the UK. Pairing this whiskey, which has got a lot of fruit and vanilla flavors with a food snack, and staying with our crepe theme, we have decided to go for something very South African. There's the crepe, a slice of lemon, and the filling this time around is South African milk tart filling.
Very traditional.
It's got a lot of vanilla, a little bit of nutmeg and almondy, and it is in between a vanilla custard and a custard slice.
Yes, yes.
But it is also sort of a custard product. So I have got a feeling that the vanilla flavors here and the slight drizzle of lemon will connect with the vanilla and the fruitiness in there. Yeah. And you can go first. My mouth is already watering and ready for this. Milk tart filling, South African milk tart filling for this crepe right here. Lots of cinnamon. That's going to connect with the spiciness. The almonds and the nutty flavors is popping right out with this very light.
Good.
Because this fruit snack is a light.
It's a very light.
Very light.
With a whiskey,
It goes with a very light whiskey. A vanilla milk tart filling. Very, very, very light. I just want to grab it and take another bite. And it is something that it just invites you. As you sit here, you want to go for a next bite and a next sip. As if there's more to sort of discover. What an adventure.
This is really a good pairing.
The Whiskey Couch. But I won't give it a 5 out of 5 like the previous one. The creamy prawn filling, creamy shrimp filling of the Altmoor. That was a
wow. That was really, really
Yes.
good, yeah.
I would give this a 4 out of 5.
I would say 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's
So
good, it's really good.
Not that spectacular as
No.
like the previous one.
But for the entry level, I would say go for it.
Here we go. This is fun. Thank you for watching. If you like this, click the like button, subscribe, invite your friends, and until we see you in the next video, which is going to be number 5 in this bracket of 12-year-old single malts, Slanja.
Slanja.